I love a good creamed spinach, like the ones that you get in good quality restaurants. So I decided to make my own. Now you would think that it gets creamy from heavy cream, but nope, that's not it. I'll show you just how it's made. So I'm starting off with some onions, some garlic, and I'm sauteing those till they get soft, adding in some seasonings, which for me, I'm going to add some cardamom, some coriander, some salt, and some pepper. And I'm just going to mix it until it becomes fragrant, which will take about 30 seconds for that to happen. And now I'm going to start making a roux. And this is going to be the start of how we make this creamy. I'm just going to whisk it for a few minutes until I get that raw taste out of it. And then I'm going to add in some milk, not heavy cream, and I'm going to let it thicken. And since I'm using fresh spinach, I'm going to get this pretty thick. So I'm whisking it until it gets to the consistency of, I'd say, mashed potatoes. And so it gets to this point right here is where I will then add in the spinach. So when I put the spinach in, I'm going to then put the lid on and let it just sit there for a couple minutes to let the spinach start to release some of its water. And once that's done, I'll mix it around and then put the lid back on, let it release some more water for like a minute or two, and then mix it in again. And at that point, I'll just keep mixing it. It only takes maybe like a couple of minutes for it to get to this point where you pretty much got it almost all the way mixed together. So lastly, I'm going to add in some Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to freshly shred my Parmesan, because the kind that isn't freshly shredded, it can take a while to melt, and this doesn't take long at all. So you see, this is really only taking me about a minute to get this all mixed in together off the heat. And mixing in the Parmesan allowed the spinach to become even more wilted. To make this, it took probably a max of about 20 minutes to make a 5-star restaurant quality creamed spinach at home for just a couple of dollars.